Caitlin Clark shutting it down once again at the Annika. Record-breaking numbers, as we knew would happen. Caitlin Clark definitely put it down, man. She showed the star power that she has. She had the golf course. The electricity was there. It was lit.
What if I told you Caitlin Clark just shattered a milestone so impressive that even legends like Tiger Woods and Michael Jordan would tip their caps to her? At the Annika Pro-Am in Florida, something unfolded that sent ripples through both the basketball world and the golf community. While the WNBA has spent nearly 2 full seasons failing to fully embrace their brightest superstar, the LPGA wasted no time giving her the kind of treatment normally reserved for the biggest names in sports. They welcomed her like royalty. Fans poured into Pelican Golf Club in numbers the event hadn't seen in years. Crowds so massive they felt more like a Tiger Woods Sunday than a celebrity pro-am. But the real surprise wasn't the fanfare. It was what Clark did once she stepped onto the course. She didn't just play. She broke a record that proved her popularity crosses far beyond basketball. Do you think the WNBA will ever acknowledge the full scope of Caitlin Clark's influence? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Caitlin Clark, the GOAT in the eyes of many, took her talents to the golf course just a few days ago, and the results were nothing short of spectacular. The outing instantly became a headline-stealing moment across social media, sports broadcasts, and fan conversations. Before we get into the record she smashed, you need to understand how she prepared for this huge moment. And here's the truth: the difference between great athletes and legendary ones lies in what they do when no one else is paying attention. While people were wondering how Clark would manage the spotlight after a physically taxing WNBA season filled with injuries and non-stop scrutiny, she was quietly getting guidance from the greatest of all time. Michael Jordan doesn't casually hand out invitations to Grove 23, his private, ultra-exclusive golf course where deals are made, careers are shaped, and reputations are cemented. Yet Caitlin Clark received that invitation. That's right. Clark recently shared a private session with the GOAT himself, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Grove 23, located in Hobe Sound, Florida, opened in 2019 with the sole purpose of reflecting Jordan's obsession with excellence. It features a pristine 18-hole layout, a top-tier training facility, a modern clubhouse, and even drone-delivered refreshments for players. The design mirrors Jordan's perfectionism in every detail. It's a haven where champions, Nike executives, and elite athletes gather regularly. Behind those closed doors, Jordan wasn't just helping Clark adjust her golf swing. He was teaching her something far bigger. Their conversations were about building a legacy, shaping a long-term vision, and understanding how true icons create empires that last beyond their playing days. Nike executives were present as well, discussing everything from future player edition shoes to cross-sport promotional opportunities that could redefine her entire brand trajectory. They strategized about expanding her image across different sports and building lasting international appeal. Jordan emphasized that the most powerful stars are the ones who remain authentic across every arena. For Clark, being invited to join Jordan in that setting was massive, not just for her career, but for her future. It spoke volumes about where her brand is heading and how seriously Jordan views her potential. Some critics online suggested she should have been training strictly for basketball during the off-season. But as others pointed out, she was doing exactly what elite athletes do, learning from the greatest to ever pick up a ball. She arrived dressed head to toe in Nike gear, complete with her CC logo. She even teased her upcoming Nike golf shoes, saying they were still in development. This level of attention to detail showed how intentional she is about every piece of her image, even outside the basketball court. Jordan knows exactly what Clark is experiencing because he lived through the same kind of pressure. He knows what it feels like to become bigger than the game itself. By inviting her into his inner circle at Grove 23, he provided the perfect place for honest, high-stakes conversations away from the cameras and constant public scrutiny. His gesture was a clear acknowledgement of her rising ability to elevate sports culture through authenticity and excellence. Simply put, legends recognize legends, and in this case, one of the greatest ever extended his hand to the next generational superstar. Even as the Fever prepare for their 2026 campaign, Clark's presence at this high-profile golf event sent a powerful message. She's staying focused, she's evolving her brand, and she remains a central pillar of the franchise's future. Her participation showed that she's not slowing down, she's expanding her reach. During the event, Clark even took time to pose with fans, including one young supporter proudly wearing her signature CC shoes. The interaction went viral, with many pointing out the significance of a child at a golf event rocking Caitlin Clark's sneakers. More than anything, it highlighted her rapidly growing influence beyond the hardwood. Meanwhile, the setting for all of this, Michael Jordan's private golf course, added another layer. Again, legends recognized legends. And Clark was training, preparing, and sharpening her focus in the presence of the greatest basketball player ever. But the conversations happening at Grove 23 weren't about mastering her putting stroke. They centered around building a long-term business strategy. Jordan could see her crossover potential immediately. He recognized that Clark possesses a rare mix of elite skill and genuine personality, the exact formula required to create a multi-sport superstar. Even on the golf course, her competitive nature shined. Her swing displayed the same precision and intensity that made her unstoppable in college basketball. And then came the moment that elevated everything. Her decision to embrace such a high-profile golf appearance communicated something important. She's not just maintaining momentum, she's expanding it. Fans watching her across sports saw that she is still fully committed, still developing new avenues, and still representing the Fever with pride. Her move into a different sporting event emphasized several key themes heading into next season. Helping her shine even more were her teammates Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hull, who joined the event not as basketball players, but as her celebrity caddies. The LPGA had never seen anything like it. These two weren't there to pose for photos, they turned Clark's round into must-see TV. The Golf Channel provided live coverage typically reserved for major championships, and commentators couldn't stop discussing the special chemistry between the trio. Their on-course banter immediately became a viewer favorite. Sophie embraced her caddy role with classic humor, joking about hoping she wouldn't get kicked out of the group and bringing a light-hearted energy that fans loved. She even asked Clark if she packed snacks in the bag, turning the moment into comedy. The dynamic was nothing like traditional caddying. It was real, fun, and instantly entertaining. Sophie's personality kept the vibe loose the entire time. But then came a moment that could have gone horribly wrong. During one of her playful swings, Sophie accidentally hit a fan with her drive. The gallery froze. The cameras zoomed in. For a second, the entire tournament felt silent. Golf events almost never involve celebrity caddies accidentally striking spectators, and the tension was thick. Despite the shock, Sophie handled it perfectly. She immediately sprinted to the rope line, apologized, and gave the fan a hug. The fan took it in stride, joking that it was worth it. Sophie fired back with a playful, "Says your wife!" and the crowd erupted. Her quick wit turned a potentially embarrassing mistake into an unforgettable comedic highlight. Clark's reaction was absolutely flawless. "Man down!" she joked, breaking the tension instantly and transforming the moment into a viral clip. Fans loved it. Lexi Hull complimented the group perfectly, offering real golf expertise thanks to her boyfriend's passion for the sport. She genuinely understood strategy, club selection, and course management better than most celebrities who participate in events like this. And Sophie even had her Happy Gilmore moment, swinging for the fences in pure entertainment mode. Even her wayward drive ended up becoming one of the day's most memorable highlights. As fans cheered throughout the round, some began shouting for Cunningham and Hull to re-sign with the Fever. Sophie responded immediately, "Tell them to pay us." Her comment underscored ongoing WNBA salary debates and highlighted the desire players have for better contracts and more autonomy in the league. The entire moment was both hilarious and real, a snapshot of the authenticity fans love about this group. The chemistry among the three Fever stars was unmistakable. Their friendship translated seamlessly from basketball courts to the golf course. Viewers got a rare chance to see elite athletes simply enjoying themselves, laughing, supporting each other, and letting their personalities shine. The Golf Channel aired interviews showcasing their humor, warmth, and competitive spirit, sides fans don't often get to witness during WNBA broadcasts. But behind all the laughing, joking, and viral moments was something massive, something that shifted the entire landscape of the event. Remember that record I said even Tiger and Jordan would respect? Here's what it was.